with this connection with our source, with our God, with our Lord, with our whatever ideal do we worship, it's all one. You can call it as one source, you can call it as universe, you can call it as Shiva, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, anything, anyone. They all are one. And let us thank that wonderful energy that always surrounds us if we make a conscious contact with it. And the more we make a conscious contact with it, it remains with us all the time. And today we are going to open our heart for all the wonderful experiences and little miracles that happened all day long for you. So go back in the day today and see if any little miracle has happened for you. If anyone has given a very little, maybe a very little support to you and your work was done, or you got an opportunity to somebody,
ठीक है ओके
you got an opportunity to help someone. Just look for those little miracles that happened today and be grateful for that. Say thank you for the experience. Also ask yourself, did you notice the things that you love today? If you missed noticing it, if you missed noticing it, do it again. Just now, see in today's whole day, what was the best thing or what were all the things that you loved? Maybe you went to a place and you felt really good. Maybe you were wearing good clothes and you loved them. Maybe somebody has done a gesture for you or to somebody else and you loved it. Look for all the things that you loved. Maybe the cooking part you loved. Try to find out what were the things you loved today. Just take out the details. Take out the details. What were the good things there in your day today? What were all the things that you loved today? Or you could have loved if you would have been in that awareness and you missed it because of so and so reason. Just look for all those details and bring a smile on your face and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you do this, remember that all those things that you love are going to come into your life more and more and more, more and more and more. Be grateful for this day and be grateful for everything that helped you today in the day. Maybe it is your car, maybe it is this mobile phone if you're working from home, internet connection. Maybe you visited a doctor or someone else and that was really helpful for you. The taxi service, the roads, and pay gratitude to all those people who were actually involved in all those things in the construction, in the making, in the idea, in the process, everything. If you have traveled, look at the people who were involved. Millions of people are involved. Pay your gratitude to each of them and think that your gratitude is reaching each of them and bless them. Bless them wherever they are staying in abundance. And check for your feeling. Are you able to pray for them in abundance? Or your mind is saying, wait, How can you think of abundance for others? You want it for yourself, don't do it. If you're resisting in any way, it's okay. Let go of it and continue. And remind yourself, the more I am thankful and I bless people, the more blessings and gratitude comes to my life. So I change my attitude towards it. And I am safe blessing people. I am safe feeling grateful. I am safe and protected. Say your sincere gratitude for everything in your life, just everything, whether good or bad, right or wrong. Just pay the gratitude for everything because everything is serving its purpose for you. Maybe you're not happy for certain areas in your life or certain things in your life. That's okay. You can still love them and slowly change them. Remember that criticism doesn't have do it. Criticism doesn't help us, but this helps. So be grateful. Be grateful for everything entirely there in your life. Everything. Did you bless your food today? Did you had your food nicely? Say thank you. Did you had your water? Or you were not able to have it because of any reason, maybe money issue or nothing, right? Say thank you. You were able to wear clothes properly. Say thank you. You were able to travel properly. Say thank you. You have good caring family. Say thank you. If you have a job or if you're being supported financially, say thank you. And bless each and everything. Just bless your life and bless others' life. Feel good about yourself and others also. Let go of all the resistance coming in between and just feel good about yourself. Feel good about being who you are. Just feel good about it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With this, you can rub your hands and put it on your eyes, and you can slowly come out. Hi, Niruji. So good to see you. Hello, Lalita ji. So good to see you. Okay. No, so good to see you, but without camera. Lalita ji. Okay. So anyone can speak up. How was it? Were you able to identify all the things that you loved today, or you missed it, but now you remembered it? Anyone can share one or two or three things?
Yeah, I remembered many things. While telling itself, all the sentences you were telling, it all happened today.
Hmm.
Right from starting of the day, going to office in time after long years. I punched in for 9:30. That's a great thing. So I thank my husband for that. Being a rainy day today, I could able to achieve that. And what are all the goals I've set in the morning, I was able to complete it till now. Additionally, with the dinner, everything I completed. So I'm
Wow.
happy for that.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Meenakshi ji. Anyone else quickly can share? How was it for you?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. For me, actually, for my son's job, no, I
Hmm.
was worrying a lot. Today, I had some connect. Somehow, my old friend, so I called her and she picked it, and she said she will help. So that time, I didn't say properly thank you,
Hmm.
thanked her, but I thanked her orally.
Hmm.
So during this manifestation, I was able to feel that. confidence, trust, in her words. So
Hmm.
I was able to pay her full my gratitude. So this gives her a good feeling, like, okay, my son definitely will get it in soon. That confidence, I'm able to feel it
Yes,
when I heartfully thank her.
wonderful,
Thank you. Yeah, thank
wonderful.
you.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Gauriji. Yes. And how about Niruji? Niruji, you were about to say something.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, hi.
So actually,
Hmm.
uh, today I had one bad experience in the morning,
Hmm.
and not in the morning, in the afternoon, and it stayed in my mind, and I was convincing myself, like I was talking with myself the whole day. It's okay, it's okay. Like everybody is having different perspective. Like everybody will not support you in this world. It's okay, kind of things. But when you insisted, nothing, something good.
Hmm.
Otherwise, my mind was again and again going to that thing, why like she behaved in this way.
Hmm.
But when you said about the food, then I think that I got a good food today. And then I was reminded of all the good things which happened. So
Hmm.
my attention went to all good things.
Hmm.
So that was like shifting the mind to the good things, kind
Hmm.
of things.
Wonderful, Niruji. And a very nice point, actually, you mentioned, Niruji. Sometimes when we are stuck with certain situations, it is difficult. We think that we cannot shift our attention to good things. We think that, but actually, we can do it. And they are so simple to do like this. Simply thinking about what all good things that happened today. Right? Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Niruji. And now keep thinking about these good things only, right? So that you will be able to stay yourself in good mood. Because if you're feeling bad, means you're disconnected with the source. You're not connected with the right energy. So you have to maintain those levels to be in the to be connected to God, this source energy, right? And whatever problem has come, you can pray for that problem, thinking and asking for the guidance. That is the best thing you can do. That will also help you to recover, right? Thank you, Niruji. And you're looking really beautiful today. Thank you so much. Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead. Gratitude, the great multiplier. Anyone can read today? Any volunteer would like to today
I
start?
can read.
Please go ahead, Niruji. Thank you so much for coming forward.
When you are grateful for the things you have, no matter how small they may be, you will receive more of those things. If you are grateful for the money you have, however little, you will receive more money. If you are grateful for the relationship, even if it is not perfect, the relationship will get better. If you are grateful for the job that you have, even if it is not your dream job, you will receive better opportunities in your work because gratitude is the great multiplier of life.
Okay.
If the only prayer,
Just a second, just a second, Niruji. So now this particular sentence that you will get whatever you want by being grateful, right? And now those people who have not applied gratitude in their life, it is very difficult to actually believe in this process. How this can happen, me being grateful and then my relationships will get better, money will come, job will happen. How is this? But actually, this is not more of just knowing, but it is more of practicing. The more you do it, the more you experience it. So start doing it so that you can experience it and then you get into the belief system of it. There is no other shortcut for this. You have to do it to get more good things in your life, right? So if the only prayer you say in your entire life is thank you, that is enough, right? So that is said by Mr. Meister Eckhart, right? So let's go ahead, Niruji. Gratitude begins with two simple words. Thank you.
thank you, but you have to feel grateful with all your heart. The more you say to thank you, the more you will feel it. and the more love you will give. There are 3 ways to use the power of gratitude in your life, and every one of them is giving love. Number 1, be grateful for everything you have received in your life past. Be grateful for everything you are receiving in your life present. Be grateful for what you want in your life as though you have received it future.
Okay,
If
so
you
this is a very, very important point, and actually whole of gratitude works in around this. This is the whole science actually given behind gratitude. So this we have to understand very, very importantly and very, very clearly. If you have any doubts, please ask right away so that you are not at all in doubt, right? So gratitude begins with 2 words, thank you. But you have to feel grateful in your heart. So if your heart is somewhere else and you're just keeping saying thank you, thank you, thank you, it is not going to work for you, because it starts with your heart, right? We all know that now. It starts with the feelings, right? So the more you start saying thank you, the more you will feel it. So slowly, slowly, you will start feeling it. And the more love you will give, right? So there are 3 ways to use the power of gratitude. There are 3 ways. And every one of us is giving love by being grateful for everything you have received in your past, whatever I have got till now, for all those things, and then being grateful for everything which is there in my life now or I've been receiving every day, present, and be grateful for what you want in your life as though you have received it in the future. So for all those things what which you also want in future, you have to be grateful now as if you have already received it, right? So as Gauriji said, she wants her son to get settled, so she wants a job for her son. So how she can do is, like, she can start thinking and being grateful for it by thinking as if he has already received and got the job, and then start being grateful, just being grateful, not thinking how, when, who, he, who, nothing, just being grateful that he has got it. He's got the best thing. Like that, we have to start working on, right? We have to start being grateful for past, present, and future. That is how it works. Yes, Gauriji.
Yeah, many a times I'm trying to feel and in that way, but somewhere, no, that connect is not always there.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm able to feel that. Sometimes, how come he is not it?
yeah. It has not happened.
Simon,
Yeah.
it
So
does not happen. How can
because,
you?
yeah, because in your manifestation and in your desire, the worry is the wall, and worry is the resistance. Resistance is the negative energy, right? This is a wall in between your manifestation and in your desire. So they both are like this, and you have created this wall in between. And the more you throw a ball towards your manifestation or your goal, the more it bounces back because of this ball, and it is not reaching its point, right? So
How?
you have to break this wall. You can imagine many a times in the day that you can release all the resistance for this particular aspect, and you have to be very, very careful that you don't have to feel stressed and worry at all. In fact, you have to feel good about him getting a job, and also you have to start leaving it towards the universe, that universe is going to take care of all of the details. So slowly, slowly, if you will practice, because see, here your mind will say, if you will not think, how will you happen? As if you are the creator.
Yeah, somewhat some
Well,
confusion and stress,
if you
actually.
will not think about it, he will not get it. If you will not take stress, then how it is going to happen? Everything in your life has happened because of stress only. Such a beautiful thing. That is why you have to take stress. So all these are thought process which you have to move beyond and then start thinking from this, right? Okay, so it will
Right,
happen,
right.
but conscious efforts are required, right? So let's go ahead. If you are not grateful for what you have received, Niruji, you can read it.
what you are receiving, you are not giving love, and you don't have the power to change any of your current circumstances. When you give thanks for what you have received and what you are counting to receive it, it multiplies those things. At the same time, gratitude bring what you want. Be grateful for what you want in your life as though you have received it. And the law of attraction say you must receive it.
You
Can
must
you imagine?
receive it, right? So it multiplies. This is what is in italics, and then you must receive it, right? And I know sometimes it is really difficult and to actually believe in the process because of my own resistance. And my resistance can be, am I this worthy to get it? Is it going to happen like this without me taking any pressure? How come? Is it going to happen because without me controlling anything? How come? And then the biggest problem is how? How? Because of the limited thinking, we think how. And then we block our way, right? So we have to actually surpass all these thoughts and then trust. That is how we say surrender. Surrender yourself, right? Fully. So here, burning process helps a lot. The moment you start feeling worry, pour down your thoughts on paper, let them go. Sit in a meditation, let all your thoughts go. Fill yourself with the right energy. All these practices can help us. Or start writing a list of gratitude, right? All these things will help us to get into the right energy, right? So can you imagine that something so simple as being grateful can multiply things, can multiply everything you love and completely change your life? Actually, the answer depends, right? Yes or no, right? So now she is giving an example, a wonderful example. Let's go ahead, Niruji.
A divorced man, lonely, depressed, and working in a job he hated, decided to practice love and gratitude every day to change his life. He began by being positive to everyone he talked to during the day. When he called old friends and family, he shocked them with how positive and happy he was. He began to be grateful for everything he had, right down to being grateful for running water. This is what happened to his life within 120 days. Everything he hated about his job miraculously changed, and he now loves his job. His job even takes him to places that he has always wanted to see. He has the best relationships with all his family members, which he would never had before. He paid off his car and he always has the money he needs. He has good days no matter what is happening, and he is married again to his first love from 10th grade.
Yeah. Now this seems a fancy story, fantasy story, no? In 120 days, it can happen. But actually, I want you, everybody, to ask who has this doubt in your mind that will this really work in 120 days? So ask yourself, have you practiced it rigorously for 120 days? The answer will come. If you have doubt, then the answer will come no. I have not practiced for 120 days. Somehow I dropped it in between because of my own resistance. No, no, no. It is not going to happen with me. You're not that blessed. You're not that good. So all those resistances have come in between and we have stopped our practices. So consistency and discipline is so important when we are doing all these practices. This is what is the biggest problem for all those who are not able to manifest what they want in their life. This is the biggest problem. They drop off in between, thinking it is not going to happen, or it is not happening, let me not do it, or any other reason. Very good excuses they get. They'll be really, severe cold happened, Priya, severe cold. I was not able to take breathe properly for 3 days, and then everything turned around. I could not do anything. Okay. Or you don't know what happened to my son. I was really busy. I was really occupied. So all the beautiful excuses comes on the way when we, stop doing it. And those excuses comes as, yeah, it was so, it was so important to drop all this and focus on that. So that is how it works. right? So gratitude for the abundance you have received is the best insurance that the abundance will continue. So gratitude for the abundance you have received is the best insurance in the life that the abundance will continue in your life, right? So gratitude is the answer. This is said by, see, this is said by Muhammad, founder of Islam, right? So let's go ahead, Niruji.
If you use gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you use gratitude a lot every day, your life will change in ways you can hardly imagine now. Not only does gratitude multiply everything in your life, it also eliminates the negative things. No matter what negative situation you may find yourself in, you can always find something to be grateful for. And as you do, you harness the force of love that eliminates negativity.
Right. So actually, I love this line by Rhonda Byrne. She says, if you use gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you use it a lot every day, it will change a lot every day. Right. Even it is hard to imagine how your life will change. Right. Not only does gratitude multiply, it also eliminates the negative things. So all those negative experiences that you are going to encounter, it will also eradicate that. I have a very small example yesterday for this. Me and my husband went on bike, and we went in the market, and because it is very cold, we took the gloves. He has kept the gloves on the bike, and I just could not, I forgot to put it in my bag, and they were there for 2.5 hours on the bike itself, open, and nobody took it. My God, so much grateful I was to universe to help us, to save us from this. It is little but a negative experience. We were in a hurry, and then if this would have happened, we would have to get the gloves, and then I would have been under tremendous stress where I have kept it, where I have lost it, and then obviously the scolding I would have got. That is the biggest savior that universe has given me. So see, this is how it works, I think. But the earlier Priya used to think, what, Priya? What is this gratitude in this? It had to happen. That is why it happened. No, it didn't have to go. That is why it is not gone. Why are you thinking so much gratitude, gratitude, gratitude? But now I'm so clear that this happens because I am really putting my gratitude in practice. That is how it helps us in these small. And we were really shocked when we came back, and they're here from 2.5 hours. My God, open in the market. See, that is how it works. So these small little magics are so thrilling in our life. And whole 20 minutes I was just paying gratitude to universe, saying so much thank you. I cannot be enough grateful for this. This is how we can actually increase our practice, even if we have to do it deliberately. Even I'm not feeling that much, but I'm over exaggerating it. It is okay. How we over exaggerate negative things, then why not to exaggerate the positive things also, no? So gratitude is the bridge to love, right? So we will go ahead. Henry David Thoreau said, if we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. My God, what a line. He's a transcendentalist author, means he's a meditator. And what a line he has said. I mean, I want everybody to pay attention on this line. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. Means
Mhm.
you will get something or the other, even when you are disappointed. Some spark, some concession, some compensation you will get, even if the disappointment comes. When you're quiet and you're ready enough, you're open enough, then compensation happens. Really a very wonderful quote that he has put, right? Let's go ahead. Gratitude to my mother.
Gratitude took my mother from the deepest grief into happiness. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight, and they had the most beautiful love affair and marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother suffered from enormous grief because she missed my father so much. But amidst her grief and pain, my mother began to look for things to be grateful for. Other than being grateful for all she had received from the decades of love and happiness with my father, she looked for the things to be grateful for in the future. The first thing she found to be grateful for was that now she could travel. Traveling was something my mother had always wanted to do but didn't do it when my father was alive because he never wanted to travel. My mother did fulfill her dreams. She traveled and she did many other things that she had always wanted to do. Gratitude was the bridge that took my mother out of immense grief and into building a new life of happiness.
Into a new
It
life
is
happiness, right? Actually, we all must become such gratitude channels that at least half an hour you all should take small, small sessions and teach gratitude to all the people in your surroundings. That's the gratitude channels we have to become. Really telling you, this will help not only you, but so many other people. Just to your family members, start doing it. Even you can start with small 5 minutes prayer and say, I have learned a prayer. Let's do it together. And just tell them to sit in a meditation and then close their eyes and see what all good you seen today. So even this way, they will start practicing gratitude, no? Right? So how a good way, and this will also bring more gratitude into my life, because if I am telling others, then I surely have to practice, right? So yes, Gauriji.
Yeah, actually, in my office, one of my assistant, no, he has got a child who's not full, having some issue mentally. So he used to be very upset all the time. I'm repeatedly telling. Today also, I had given him some advice, saying that at least you have got one child with you, so definitely he will change. He is giving some therapy and all. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, Gauriji. We can all hear you.
Okay. So he's undergoing some treatment. So I'm asking him to manifest that he is growing with a lot of wisdom and he is able to talk and he is able to respond to the parents like that. So he is now changing his feelings, thoughts, and all that he told me today. I just wanted to share with you because this kind of advice we normally will not give to others, but
Hmm.
after this gratitude prayer and all, no, we are getting so much of benefit. So I just wanted him to have this. And thank you, Priya.
Very nice, Gauriji.
Yeah.
And you are in an office, Gauriji. You can start taking these small, small sessions, 5 minutes for your colleagues. Instead of thinking what they will think about me, you think what you can do for them. Right? So that how you can start, and everybody can do it. I mean, it's not like limitation to one person. Everybody can do it, right? So see, now the best example is Rhonda's mother. See, she has made her mother do gratitude because father is not there. So she made her think, now father is not there, what you can do in future, instead of just staying in depression. So she started traveling, she started fulfilling her dreams, and then she thought for all the good time that she has spent with the father. I mean, her husband. Mother has done for her husband, right? So gratitude was the bridge that she said took my mother from grief into building a life of happiness. So it's impossible to feel sad or have any negative feeling when you are grateful, because only one can exist, either fear or either love. We all know that, right? One can exist. So fear is sad, negative feeling, and love is the great feeling, right? So if you are in the midst of difficult situation, look for something that you're grateful for. When you find one thing, look for another and then another, because every single thing you find to be grateful for changes the situation. Gratitude is the bridge from negative feelings to harness the force of love. So gratitude is a vaccine, an antitoxin, and an antiseptic, right? So this is again a very good point. No, gratitude is a vaccine, antitoxin, and an antiseptic also, right? Let's go ahead, Niruji.
When anything good happens to you in your day, give thanks. It doesn't matter how small it is, say thank you. When you get the perfect parking space, hear your favorite song on the radio, approach a light that turns green, or find an empty seat on the bus or train, say thank you. These are all good things you are receiving from life.
Yeah,
Give thanks for your senses.
how small things we have to say thank you for. Green light. How many green lights we see? I think if I remember, I've seen 4 green lights yesterday only. I mean, quickly we moved. 4 green lights. I missed 4 thank yous yesterday at least because I was not in that awareness that time to say thank you, right? So I can do it now, right? Or if you have heard the your favorite song, then to make you feel good, you can say thank you. And then, to the empty seat that you have quickly got and you just sat, say thank you for that, right? For the parking space, for anything, we have to keep saying thank you. We have to make ourselves find where I can say thank you. And if we are able to say thank you 100 times, I'm telling you, life can really transform on a very fast scale, right? Let's go ahead, Niruji.
Give thanks for your senses, your eyes that see, your ears that hear, your mouth that tastes, your nose that smells, and your skin that lets you feel. Give thanks for the legs you walk on, your hands that you use to do almost everything, your voice that enables you to express yourself and communicate with others. Give thanks for your amazing immune system that keeps you well or heals you, and for all your organs that maintain your body immediately so that you can live. Give thanks for the magnificence of your human mind that no computer technology in the world can duplicate. Your entire body is the greatest laboratory on the planet, and there is nothing that can come even close to replicating its magnificence. You are a miracle. Give thanks for your home, your family, your friends, your work, and your pets. Give thanks for the sun, the water, that you drink, the food that you eat, and the air that you breathe. Without any of them, you wouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
Give thanks for the
So body, and she covered family, friends, pets, sun, water, all the elements. See, if we count, she has already completed 2030 in all these only the attitudes, right? We walk every day, so legs we can be grateful. We use our arms, we can be grateful. Heart, mind, everything we use, no. So 10-20 though we can pick up from health only, right? And then all these things, I think if we practice this only, then 100, we can cross 100 easily, right? So then for the trees, yes, you can go ahead, Neeruji.
Give thanks for the trees, the animals, the oceans, the birds, the flowers, the plants, blue skies, rain, the stars, the moon, and our beautiful planet. Give thanks for the transportation you use every day. Give thanks for all the companies that provide you with essential services so that you can live a comfortable life. So many human beings toiled and sweated so that you can turn on a tap and have fresh water. So many human beings gave their life's work so that you can flick a light switch and have electricity. Think about the magnitude of human beings who slaved day after day, year after year to lay the train tracks across our planet. And it's almost impossible to imagine the number of people who did the back-breaking work of making the roads we drive on that form a connecting network of life for the world.
See how
So
beautifully
many
he has
things.
explained. See, so many people we can bless each day just by considering transportation, just by considering the companies, just by considering the restaurants. So many people are there working behind. So many human beings working for electricity or worked for electricity, and then trains, and then flights, and then, the roads, everything we can, the parks that we have, society parks. See, abundance and abundance and abundance everywhere if you see, right? In ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we give. And what are we giving in return, right? And that is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. So this is what we have to give, gratitude. Such a simple thing we have to give, but still we are not able to give. Say how poor we are. I mean, really, I can say we are actually poor in this, and we must work on realize this and must work on it, right? Because one thank you from me actually raises the vibration of the universe. It raises the vibration of whole universe. And if the people who doesn't raise the vibration of the universe, they will not exist. Universe will collapse. The planet will collapse within seconds. You know that? How many people from the other realms, gods, all these gods that we pray, they all are working in balancing the energies of universe. They are working day and night actually, but we don't know about them. So our gratitude can raise the vibration of the universe. And this is our duty to do it actually, right? So let's do it. And then you see, we get everything in return. My God, how beautiful it is, right? Let's go ahead, Neeruji, to use the power of
To
gratitude.
use the power of gratitude, practice it. The more you feel gratitude, the more love you give, and the more love you give, the more you receive. Are you grateful for your health when it is good, or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful when you have good night's sleep, or do you take those nights for granted and only think of sleep when you have been deprived of it? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is going well, or do you only talk about your relationships when there are problems? Are you grateful for electricity when you use an appliance or flick a switch, or do you only think of electricity when there is a power blackout?
Yeah.
Are you grateful to be
I,
alive each day?
especially, I think in India, we say a lot, yeah, here so much electricity problem. It goes a lot. We are so frustrated. Always we criticize electricity. Always so much, so much. And it is so common in houses. We actually learn it since our beginning only. That criticize electricity, right? Or water supply is not good here. Yeah, we are not that blessed. All that. So are you grateful to be alive each day? No, actually not. And then we must bring it up to be alive each day. And this is really going to change a lot. And one practice which I have deliberately started, which Louis has told in mirror work, is say thank you to your bed in the morning. How many of you are still practicing? Can I ask? And everybody has to be honest. Very nice, Sonakshi ji, Gauri ji. So, how many of you, Dharini, you practicing saying a minute of thank you to your bed? Saying, aha, Sneha ji, very nice, very nice. And then saying you're going to have a wonderful day, Priya. You're going to have a beautiful day, Priya. Anyways, I'm going to start mirror work session. The problem is mirror work session in Hindi is going on in morning and it ends by 9 o'clock. And because of this, the time clash, I'm not able to begin it. So I'll begin it surely. I am also very eager to begin it. I'll surely begin it, but because of this only, I'm not able to do it. Right? So it's completing in next 5 days. Then probably I'll begin doing the morning sessions for mirror work also, the practice sessions, right? So that we can pick up these important days and start practicing again. Right? So every spare second is an opportunity to be grateful and multiply the things you love. I used to think I was a grateful person, but I didn't know what gratitude really was until I practiced it. Right? That is how magic book journey is so important. If you can do it, if you have time, please do it. Very right time to do the magic book journey. Right? Yes, Niruji, please go ahead.
If I am driving or walking, I use the time to give thanks for everything in life. Even walking from my kitchen to my bedroom, I will give thanks. With my heart, I say thank you for my life. Thank you for the harmony. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the fun and excitement. Thank you for the wonder of life. Thank you for everything wonderful and good in my life. Be
My,
grateful.
my God, see, she's giving an example. She says, if I am driving or walking, I use this time to give thanks for everything in my life. Even she says, while I'm walking from kitchen to my bedroom, my God, those few steps, she says, I will give thanks. Those few steps from kitchen to bedroom, she says, I just say thank you. My God, such a deep, it's like in Hindi में हम बोलते हैं पागलपन, like a mad person. So with my full heart, I say thank you for my life. And these are really wonderful words. Thank you for the harmony. Thank you for the joy. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the fun and excitement. Thank you for the wonder of life. Thank you for everything wonderful and good in my life. Right? Let's go ahead, Linji.
Be grateful. Gratitude costs you nothing, but it is worth more than all the riches in the world. Gratitude enriches you with all the riches in the world because whatever you are grateful for multiplies.
Multiply. Right?
Key of play.
The key of play. So we'll do it next time, the key of play. And it's time to wind up. I mean, we are already 8:50, but feeling like to continue, right? Like, we must continue and read next, right? So can we spare for 5 minutes more? Is it okay to spare 5 minutes more? Anyone? Okay, let's do it then because it's a really good flow that is happening. Let's do it, right? So the key of play. Niruji, you can read it. Let's read a bit more.
There is one certain way you can make yourself feel better about any subject in your life, and that is to create games with your imagination and play. Play is fun, and so when you play, you feel really good. At
Okay.
some point, we stop.
So here she's talking about madness now. You create games and then start playing games in your imagination. Play is fun. And when you play, you feel really, really good, right? Let's go ahead, Niruji.
At some point, we stop playing and having fun like we did as children, with the result that as we became adults, we became more serious about life. But seriousness brings serious circumstances into our life. When you play and have fun, you feel really good, and voila, really good circumstances come into your life. Life is supposed to be fun. Play with the law of attraction, invent games with your imagination because the law of attraction doesn't know or care if you are imagining or playing or if it is real. Whatever you give in imagination and feeling will become real.
Really.
How to play.
So now it's really interesting. Let's go ahead and understand how to play. The law of love could be best understood and learned through little children, Mahatma Gandhi, right? So how do you play? Let's learn it. How do we play?
You do the same thing as you did when you were a child, and you use your imagination to create make believe games. Let us imagine you are a cyclist and you want to become the best cyclist in the world and win the Tour de France. Your training is going well and you have your dreams in your sights, but you are diagnosed with a disease and give a 40% chance to survive. While having treatment, you imagine you are riding in the Tour de France and it is the race of your life. You imagine the medical staff is your training team giving you feedback at every checkpoint. Each day, you imagine you are racing in the time trial and your time is getting better and better. You win the race with your medical team and you overcome the disease.
Wonderful. So she's saying she's has given a scenario for a person who's a cyclist and wants to win this Tour de France, right? France. So now he has a disease with 40% chance, but he has started imagining now. You know what? Many people have now written books by doing this, and miraculously they have turned out to do everything with this power of imagination. And I actually recommend one book to everybody, and this is a one must book for every one of you, is The Power of Subconscious Mind. And you read it for yourself and then spread it like anything for anybody, especially teenagers. Make every teenager read this book, Power of Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. This is a wonderful book, and one of my student is reading this book. She recently had a breakup with a boyfriend. She said, "Now I can never love anybody. My life is gone. I don't know what to do with my life." All that, stories. And she is doing so wonderfully now when she is reading this Power of Subconscious Mind, and she is also practicing certain affirmations and other things. See, this book itself has turned her life completely. I mean, really, she sends me notes and she sends me what she has read and how it means, and she started practicing it, visualizing it, imagining it, and it is changing. At least she's happy. Her hair fall has stopped. She's regaining her hair again, which was really, from here she was saying, "Ma'am, I have no hair. I cannot come on camera, ma'am. Please don't tell me to come on camera." And now she's like so confident, right? So see how the magic happens. So one must read book is The Power of Subconscious Mind. Please read it. It will really help you a lot. And then make every person read it. One must read book is Power of Subconscious Mind, right? So let's go ahead. 1 year after you win back
1
your
year after you win, yeah, your health, you win the Tour de France and you continue to win it 7 years in a row, becoming the only cyclist in the history to achieve that. This is what Lance Armstrong did. He used the most difficult.
see, this is what Neil Armstrong did. So this was a story from Neil Armstrong. We all know him, right? I think he is Lance Armstrong, right? Maybe one of the person. I know about Lynn Armstrong, right? Maybe the same person, I guess, right? But we all know him. We all know him, right? So he used the most difficult circumstances as props to create an imaginary game and realize his dreams. Okay? So again, one more scenario. Let's go ahead.
Let us say you want to have the best built body in the world and you also want to become a famous actor in America. You live in a tiny village in Europe and come from a family that has struggled financially, but still you imagine your dreams. You use a picture of a hero to sculpt your body and you imagine winning the European title for the best built body. You win the title 7 times, and then it is the time to become the famous actor. You travel to America, but no one believes you are actor material, and they give you all the reasons why you will never achieve your dream. But you have imagined being a famous actor, and you can feel the success, you can taste it, and you know it will happen. This is what Arnold, the name, the did when he won Mr. Olympia 7 times and then became one of the biggest name in Hollywood.
We all know about him, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. I also have a
Such
difficult
a long name.
pronouncing. Yeah, but he's very, very famous. He's the one person who has tried bodybuilding, then he became the coach, then he became the actor, then he is now the biggest Olympiad, and then the biggest name in Hollywood. He has cracked every title that he wanted to have. See how much shift he has. Bollywood actor and Hollywood actor before bodybuilder, then 7 times winner, then this and that. Everything he has achieved, and he has all used this power only to imagine. Right. So let's go ahead with another example.
Imagine you want to be a great inventor in your childhood. Your mind is challenged to the extreme, you are overwhelmed with hallucination and blinding flashes of light. You fail to finish university and leave your job due to a nervous breakdown. To gain relief from the crippling hallucination, you take control of your mind by creating your own imaginary world. Inspired by the idea of a brighter future, you direct your imagination to new invention. You build an invention completely in your imagination. You change the construction, make improvement, and even operate the device without even drawing a sketch. You create a laboratory in your mind and you use your imagination to check the new invention for wear and tear before turning your idea into physical device. This is what Nikola Tesla did to become one of the greatest inventor. Whatever it was, the alternating current motor, radio, amplifier, wireless communication, fluorescent light, laser beam, remote control, or any of his other 300 plus patented invention, all of them had been developed in exactly this way through the power of his imagination.
My God.
Logic will
See, here she says that he has built everything in imagination. Means when he was creating a device, he has created a device, operated a device, made all the improvements in the imagination, the device, before even sketching, ever sketching it. And then full laboratory he created. And then he has used his imagination for the wear and tear before turning his idea into the physical device. This is the Nikola Tesla. And he has done it for everything. 300 patented inventions. He has done it in his mind fully. And then he has made it on paper. Imagine, on physical, right? Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere you want to be. Right? Albert Einstein, Nobel Prize winner physicist, right? So let's go ahead. My God, we are not able to stop. Niruji, let's do it.
Whatever it is you want, use your imagination, create games and play. Use every prop you can find to help you. If you want to lose weight or have a better body, then create games so you feel as though you have that body now. You can surround yourself with pictures of great bodies, but the trick is this: you must imagine those bodies are yours. You must imagine and feel that you are looking at your body, not someone else's body. If you are overweight, just a minute.
So, yeah.
If you are overweight and you had the perfect weight right now, how would you feel? You would feel different from how you feel now. Everything about you would change. You would walk differently, talk differently, and you would do things differently. Walk like that now. Talk like that now. Act as if you have it now. It doesn't matter what it is that you want. Imagine how you would feel with it and act like that now in your imagination. Whatever you imagine with the feeling, you are giving to the law of attraction, you must receive it.
So this
Lance
is
Armstrong.
the visualization, imagination technique that we have to do, right? So, and many say, yeah, I have tried, but this doesn't happen for me. Then you have to ask yourself for how many days I did. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah, then I had a break, Priya, 1 month. Then I restarted. Then it went for another 2 days. Then I restarted. Because we are not consistent, that is why it is not happening. It has to be very rigorous. It has to be very, very, very rigorous, determined. And every day, every moment you have to think of receiving it, then only it is going to be received by us. And remember, what is the resistance? Resistance is the doubt. Resistance here is the doubt. Will I really get it? Will I really get it? If you have this thought, it is not going to happen, right? This is the resistance. This is what we have to let go of it. So Lance Armstrong and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Nikola Tesla, all these people played with their imagination and felt their dreams with all their heart. Their imagining became so real to them, they could feel their dreams and know they would happen. It doesn't matter how far away you are, it seems to be from your dreams. It is closer to you than anything in your life because all the power to bring your dream to you is inside you. Everything is possible for the person who believes, right? How much we have left? Okay, so what we shall do now is, okay, small one is left only. Let us complete. We will be able to complete this chapter with one page, right?
Right.
So let's go ahead and then I have an example. So let me put this example first and then I'll go ahead. So there is one person, um, I am not remembering his name, but he's a wonderful sales person. I mean, sales coach, and he teaches high ticket selling. Means how you can convert clients who can pay you in lakhs. That is how he has his popular program as high ticket selling, and he became the millionaire by the age of 27. Okay, and he has given a wonderful example. He said, I wanted to buy Bentley. Bentley is one of the costliest cars in where he was. And he said, you know what? When I was imagining every day, he said, I have drove that car thousands of time in my imagination before I could have it. And then he said, you know, when I went to buy it, there was no excitement. And then there was a pause. I was like, why a person who has got cars of crores is not at all, he's not at all excited. And then he gave the answer. He said, why do I have to be excited? I have drove it thousands of times already in my imagination. It was just that I was taking it to my home. That's all. Otherwise, I drove it so well every day in my imagination. So there is no need for excitement. Excitement is when you're doing something new. It was such an old concept for me. I was so in myself that this is mine. It's mine, right? So see, this is the level of manifestation. And I have heard this 2 years back. 2 years back. I never forget this. Never. The way he has explained this, that I have no excitement. It's already there. What to be excited for? See? Right? So let's go ahead. In the future, we will see more and more discoveries.
About the power of our imagination, already scientists have discovered special mirror cells that activate the same areas in the brain when you imagine doing something as when you physically perform the action. In other words, simply by your playing and imagining that what you want to experience, your brain immediately responds as if it is real.
Yes.
If you are talking,
real, right? So this is the science she is giving. So she says that scientists have already discovered that special mirror cells activate same areas in the brain when you imagine doing something as you do it physically. So there are several experiments done now on this, and they have actually discovered that if you as you imagine or as you do it physically, it is same. There is no difference, right? So if you're talking about something in the past or the future,
you are imagining those things now, you are feeling those things now, you are on that frequency now, and that's what the law of attraction is receiving. When you are imagining your dream, the law of attraction is receiving it now. Remember, there is no time for the law of attraction. This is only this moment of now. If you
there
experience a time delay,
there is only this moment of now. There is no time. There is no time for law of attraction. Oh, it is too late for me to manifest. Nothing is like this. So because time doesn't exist for law of manifestation, it can happen now if you decide it for now, right? If you experience a time delay,
in receiving what you want, it is only because of the time it takes you to get onto the same feeling frequency that you desire is on. And to get onto the same frequency as you desire, you have to feel the love of having your desire now. When you are getting yourself onto the same feeling frequency and stay there, what you desire appears.
So
All you can
that's how,
possibly.
just a second, Niruji. So she's saying that that's how the manifestation happens. So my desire frequency is here. And now when I am imagining, I am here. Now my resistance comes and I go down, then I come up, then I go down, then I come up. But I have to level up to here. Then if the frequency will match with my desire, then whatever I desire, it will just magically appear in my life. And then I have to stay on that frequency. So this is what is our practice, that you have to start working on that frequency, reach there, stay there. And how will you come to know that you have reached there? When you will be able to clearly see and feel it as if it is already there in your life. I mean, it is so real, it is so real, it is so vivid that you will have it as if it's just you're living that reality. That is the frequency. Once you reach there, stay there, and it is going to manifest. Right? This takes a lot of practice, really telling you. But see how much it is going to help us. Once you do it for one thing, multiply it. You do it for everything then, right? All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. Right? So Neville Goddard. Now let's go ahead. Last paragraph, and then we will close.
When you are really excited about anything that has happened and you feel amazing, capture that energy and imagine your dream. Quick flashes of imagining and feeling your dream are all you need to harness the power of your excited feeling for what you want. This is playing, this is fun, this is the joy of creating your life.
Yeah. And when we do imagination is with stress. Oh, I have to do it, otherwise how will I manifest? Oh, I have to do it, otherwise how will I do it? All that we do it, even that also with fear and stress, right? I have to do it, I have to learn this, right? But this is game. This is fun. This is joy of creating your life. That is how we do it. And she actually mentions a very good point here. Quick flashes of imagining and then feeling your dream are all you need to harness the power of excited feelings for what you want. So those excited feelings you have to develop from in between, right? First of all, it will be very faking. You will feel so bad. You will feel so ajeeb sa, so disturbed. Anything can happen, but slowly, practice will make you bring up, right? So keys to power. Keys to love. So let's do it in a while and in just in a minute, and then we'll close. To use love as the ultimate power in your life, you must love like you have never loved before. Fall in love with life. To use love as the ultimate power in your life, fall in love with life. You must love like you have never loved before, right? See only love, hear only love, speak only love, and feel love all in your heart. There is no limit, no ceiling to the love, to the amount of love you can feel. It is all inside you. You're made up of love. Tell the law of attraction what you love every day by signaling loud the things you love and feeling them. To change the way you feel or to lift good feelings, make a mental list of everything you love and adore. Your job is to love as much as possible every day. Make a concise effort to notice as many things around you that you love as much as you can, right? Now, the power key of gratitude. Every time you feel grateful, you are giving love. So, for all the past, present, and future, you have to be grateful. Your great gratitude will multiply everything in your life. Gratitude is the bridge between negative and harnessing the force of love. To use the power of gratitude, practice it, practice it, practice it. Right? This is the only mantra. When anything good happens in your life, give thanks in your day. It doesn't matter how small it is, just say thank you. The more you feel great gratitude, the more love you give. The more love you give, the more you receive. Every spare second is an opportunity to be grateful and multiply the things you love. Now, the keys of play. When you play, you feel really good, and really good circumstances will come in your life. Seriousness brings serious circumstances. Life is supposed to be fun. Law of attraction doesn't know if you're imagining or playing. So, whatever you give in your imagination, and play will become real. Your play will become real. Whatever it is you want, use your imagination. Use every prop you can find and create games and play. Act as if you have already have it now. Whatever you imagine with feeling, you are giving with the law of attraction and you must receive it. If you experience a delay in receiving what you want, it is the only time you are taking to get on that same feeling frequency as you desire and stay on it. When you're excited about anything and you feel amazing, capture that energy and imagine your dream. So, whenever you're feeling excited and amazing, that moment capture your dream and quickly imagine your dream and do it, right? So now wonderful chapter is going to start, the power and the money, right? So we will be starting this from next time, the power and the money. So that's all for today. We are till 9:15 here, but it was a really good one, right?
Thank you, Priya.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming every time,
Thank-
being there and encouraging me, inspiring me. I am able to take these sessions because you all are coming. Otherwise, how will I be able to take these sessions? Right? So thank you so much for
Thank
coming. And because of you, I am reading it. Otherwise, I am also sometime lost in my own world. Yes, Sunakshi.
Thank you. Thank you, Priya. So many experiences are there related to this gratitude and everything.
So we are
So
looking forward for you.
journaling. We will journalize. I will journalize.
Yes, yes. Meenakshi, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Meenakshi. Right? So
Thank you.
that's all for today.
Thank you.
And mirror work we'll do next time. But three things that you can do it for 7 days. Already Sneha ji has put it in the group, right? I think if everybody is there in the group, they know it, right? I'm worthy of love, right? And what is the other one? Sneha ji, can you quickly read it? I'm worthy of love.
I am worthy of infinite abundance. I am a beacon of confidence, success, and happiness. I am deserving everything I desire, and it is flowing to me now. I
Very,
love you.
very nice. So these statements every day we can just put forward before sleeping, and that's all we have to do, right? And morning bed. Thank you, bed. From that you can start, right? Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much, and we shall meet next week now. Bye bye, all. Love you all. Take care, all.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Sorry,
Thank you, Priya. Bye.
one more thing. Mirror Walk from 16th January, it is starting a new batch. So please spread a word. I am going to take only 20 people this time. And, starting this batch. And if anyone wants to do it again, they are also welcome. Because next time when I am seeing people who have done it for second time, they are able to realize themselves more and deeper and deeper. And they're working on other issues of their life. So if you want to do it second time, really it is a good try. And it doesn't matter you do it with me, doesn't matter at all. If you can do it by yourself, please do it, but do it. That's the agenda, right? Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much.
Sure.
And, we'll meet next week. Bye all.
Thank you.